Okay, guys, come on in. I'm about to go. Come on in. I'm about to go in. Come on in. I'm about to go in. Messed up a little bit, but I'm in. I'm here. Yes, yes. Second day in a row. I don't know. I think I'm about to start getting used to YouTube again. You know, especially when my son is not home. But yeah, we're about to go in. Yes, yes. So I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes, and then we're gonna start uh, going at it. Yes, indeed. Hold on one second. Let me actually share what I should have been did. Share that I'm on live. What's up, people? Come on in, come on in. Yes, yes, I'm gonna put this on here. Hold on. Here, we here. What's going on? How's everybody doing this evening on the Saturday night, 10 p.m.? Yo, we had a really good night. Last night? We was on live until about 1, 2 o'clock. We got it in. Let me take this off. Hold on a second. We got it in, man. It was great. It was great to see people support. It was great to, finally have people on here to chat it up about the topic, what have you, with, at hand. And I'm hoping to have more lives like that, more speaking engagements and stuff like that. I'm gonna always put out things that I believe society need to talk about, have conversations like this. Hold on one second. Have those type of conversations that I've been having for the last 2 years on YouTube. And another thing, I want to thank people that's been subscribing to me. I meant to do that yesterday, but I'm doing it today. So thank you kindly. You see me wearing this blue hat, Giants hat, and my favorite college football team, Florida State. You see me wearing that because, it's Saturday. It's college football's Saturday. So that's why I'm wearing that. I'm a huge sports fan, especially football fan as well. But yeah, and we've been on this YouTube streets, man. I'm trying to develop the brand a little bit more. Unapologetic manhood. If you have a problem with that that name, that's a problem within yourself, because this name is only supposed to promote what we literally need in this society more and more. And it's not here to put, lift up, a particular dynamic and put down the other dynamic. I'm not that guy. I don't do stuff like that. It's just to uplift people. And I believe, as I said, for the last 2 years on YouTube, I believe this is a very important name, unapologetic manhood. Not afraid to show who you are. And that's what it is. But anyway, this is part 2 of the Kanye West saga. Like I said before, we had a great conversation last night about this. I'm hoping to have conversations like this all the time, because again, I feel as though that this is needed. If you want to go look at, other stuff, you can go look at other stuff. But right here, we're gonna try our best to educate people, and we're gonna try to be educated. So yeah, man, we're gonna put this in. We're gonna get this going. I got moderators now. That's what I wanted to say. I got also what I wanted to say. I have moderators now. I thought you have to be ahead of a certain amount of YouTube subscribers to have that, but apparently you don't have to. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into it. As you see by the title, Kanye West today, he was restricted on Instagram for alleged anti-Semitic comments. And the anti-Semitic comments was about how they trying to derail this man, any man in general, but especially a black man. But alleged anti-Semitic comments when he said, "Go get," when he said to P. Diddy to get your your Jewish daddy, your Jewish handler to call you. I guess that's anti-Semitic. You can't say things like that, but you can say nigga all day. But that's what it is. When you have a weak culture, this is what happens and everything. We get mad at people that want to actually be pro-black. We get mad at certain things like that. So I'm going to be playing videos that is definitely going to be a disclaimer, fair use disclaimer, and everything. And we're gonna get it in, man. Hold on one second. Um, this is another Tucker Carlson video that I want to talk about. But before I even talk about that, I want you guys to come on in, like and subscribe to the channel, Unapologetic Manhood. Like and subscribe to the channel. Get in before we start the video, because it's going to be an impactful live once again. I'm gonna try to be impactful and everything, but come on in, guys. We're gonna get this going. This is the part 2 of what we was talking about last night. And again, as I keep on saying, I'm literally gonna try to educate people that want to be educated, and if people want to go into the comments and try to educate me on things that I don't know, I want the same thing. It's as simple as that. So let's get it in, man. I'm just gonna let me put on the disclaimer right now, and so I won't forget. Fair use. Before I even put the video on, let's get it in. Hold on. I hope you guys can't hear background. I got the TV on a little bit. I'm gonna turn it down. Oh damn! It was already a 1. You see that 1 makes it even louder. It's crazy. My fiance right here, so I'm not talking to myself. I promise you. Let me see. Reveal. He didn't know. Okay. So there's gonna be a couple of videos that I'm going to be playing tonight, but this is a particular video where Kanye West was talking about how he didn't know that his wife, you know what? I'm gonna play this right now. I was gonna play another video, but let's play this now. About 9 minutes long. We probably don't even get through it, more than likely. But it was a very, very interested part of the interview that he had a couple days ago. So let's get in. Here we go. Take that in. Again, guys, it's fair use. Let me make mine a little smaller. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to put the whole thing in there.
Stories that are changing the world changing your life. Indication that West might become a massive problem for the industrial deception complex came in 2015 and 2016 when Donald Trump appeared. And West had a very strong gut reaction to Trump that was very positive, and the people around him were panicked by this. The last thing you could have is one of the most popular pop culture figures in America coming out for Donald Trump. They applied intense pressure to get him back on the script. And apparently his wife was part of that, his former wife, Kim Kardashian, who West now learns had a very close relationship with the Clintons and people around the Clintons. He had no idea. His relationship with Trump, on the other hand, flourished, and he got a window into the people around Trump. And in this clip, you'll hear him assess what happened inside the White House. Very interesting. Watch.
It was interesting. A friend of mine told me that Chris and Kim had called him because he had influence inside of the Black community, and had called him to say, to get him to influence people to take the vaccination. Mm-hmm. And I don't have an opinion on that. I just want to state that as a flat statement. But it was wild that I didn't know how close my own wife was to the Clintons. I didn't know, I didn't realize it at the time.
That you were married to her.
And while I was married to her.
How close was she to the Clintons?
I mean, cell phone away, or hey, tell Ye to say this away, or hey, go out and use your platform to push.
Yo, and this is what we was talking about yesterday, how a lot of this is why I've been saying for the last way more than that, but on YouTube last 2 years, how compromised Black celebrities are. They get the most popular celebrity. They know how Black folks watch TV the most. We watch TV the most. They know how we worship our celebrities, good or bad. And they do things, and all your favorite celebrity, I don't care who you want to think of, they do things, and it's just a phone call away. Hey, say this, say that, say this, say that. And we tend to, and Black folks, so, it's all Americans, it's non-Black people too, but it's a lot of us, because, I mean, when you don't have that strong culture, like a Italian culture, like Dominican culture, like a lot of these West Indian cultures and stuff like that. You tend to do things like this. You tend to whatever all money is good money to weak-minded people. All money is good money. That reference that I'm saying right now, you're gonna see as we get into the video what I'm taking this at. So let's get back to it. Let's go.
The vaccination away. I mean, not away, but take the away part. But
do you feel like at times you were manipulated by political forces through your wife?
Attempt manipulation. But yes, there was some manipulation. Me not saying I like Trump was a form of a manipulation.
For sure.
Yeah.
Why did you like him, by the way? You said you liked him early, like you saw him.
I mean, I keep telling this joke. If people say Trump was the first Black president, I'm going to be the first Latino president, because all the values, the conservative values just line up. Come on, man, Trump's the what do you mean? He has his own buildings. What are you talking about? He's like Ralph Lauren. Yeah. He made Ivanka.
You like Ivanka?
Yeah.
You wrote a post on Instagram about her husband today.
Yeah, I had a dinner with Ivanka, Jared, and Josh. And a couple of days later, I found out that Josh Kushner had 10% of Skims, which is a line that I had developed with Kim. And I had a lot of issues with the imagery of Skims. I felt like there's a lot of imagery that was overly sexualized and things that I wouldn't want to see my wife and definitely not my daughters doing in the future in order to sell product. But it reaches another level when it's like, okay, well, this is what my wife is doing, and this is what she's doing for our children. But it reaches another level when her business partners are selling pieces of company that they don't have to, because the company's already so successful and it's an internet-based company. So it's like they're really just selling off the company in order to create more relationships for themselves that are unneeded. It's like when I went to the Gap and with our release, they just they shoveled it out. I'm very cautious with my words. I'm really big on being able to have an adult conversation in front of the children. So I don't use explicit language in interviews, especially. So I found out after this dinner that Josh Kushner had 10% of Skims and I had 5% of Skims. And regardless if, Josh Kushner figured out how to put $150 million, I'm sure it wasn't out of his own account, but $150 million, and I'm sure Jared still has a piece of that fund. Regardless of them putting that money in, for me to have been an owner in it and not known, just from a place as a creative where Skims is so based on a lot of the Yeezy ideas, then it's based on all of the relationships in fashion, because I had to use my relationships in fashion in order to establish Kim in a way where fashionable people would say, hey, I'm down to wear Kim's line. And these VCs, they come in and they get a piece of it after the fact, and they run around and say they have ownership in it. So as I put on my Instagram, which, you know, luckily for everyone, they could just write it off that, you know, I'm crazy until they see my disposition in this interview, and then it's going to get scary. I said, hey, Josh, what if I had 10% of Carly Kloss's lingerie shapewear swimsuit line, and you have 5% of it, and you didn't know? How would that make you feel? And then after talking to them and really sitting with Jared and sitting with Josh and finding out other pieces of information, I was like, wow, these guys might have really been holding Trump back and being very much a handler right then. They love to just look at me or look at Trump like we're so crazy and that they're the businessmen. So when I think about all of these things that Jared, you know, somehow doesn't get enough credit for with his work, and what is it? His work in Israel or his work in Palestine? What is this? You know where he made these peace treaties? Where was that? Do you know the facts on this right here? So I'm like,
well, I think that was between Israel and some of the Arab nations.
I just think it was to make money. I don't know. Is that too heavy-handed to put on this platform?
No, that's your opinion. We're not in the censorship business.
Okay, thank you. And I just think that that's what they're about, is making money. I don't think that they have the ability to make anything on their own. I think they were born into money. And for me, as a maverick and a talent and a person that's been, you know, beat, kicked, lost everything, said to have lost my mind, went from pull myself up by my boots don't have straps on them, but I say pull myself up from my boots to becoming a multi-billionaire that gets the price every year of my net worth goes down every year on Forbes. They just keep on slowly just taking it down every year. It's like really a weird thing. But as a person that has really built something from nothing, when I sit across the table from a Josh Kushner and he just feels so entitled to that idea, and this person has never brought anything of value other than so-called being a good venture capitalist, I have a major issue with that. And it makes me feel like they weren't serving my boy, Trump, the way we could have, because, you know, Trump wanted nothing but the best for this country. And it doesn't, like, Moses stuttered. You're saying God is not always going to bring the most perfect personality. A lot of times, the most fake people, their job is talking and making people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and the realest people are going to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
At first.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not.
Hey, this is the reason. Hold on 1 second, guys. This is the reason why I advocate with people not looking at, you know, just the cover of the book, you know, researching that book, understanding that person that you might not agree with just because the way he or she is coming at you in terms of trying to develop something with you. People mean well, you know what I'm saying? And the people that you think are good people, because the way they talk to you, they make you feel comfortable. It could be a situation where, you know, they be stabbing you in your back. I know I went through that all the time. I went through certain people trying to steer me in the wrong direction and trying. You guys
obviously know that I broke the internet.
About that. I'm sorry. I was watching, you know, my girl Candace Parker.
YouTube, what's up?
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. So it's one of them things. I don't know why I got this lady up here. Hold on one second. Let me get her out of there. But it's mind blowing on how this is, on how people really try to convince others that they're good people. You know what I'm saying? Literally try to convince others that they're good people, and then the people really think they're good people because they convince them that they like them, instead of convince them that they can, show them that they can actually help them. And the person that can help them, they probably don't really, really, feel comfortable with them because they're too honest. They're, you know, you know, excited. Maybe has a personality that's different to them. And I see this a lot as well. But hold on one second. I'm gonna see. I've been doing a whole lot of research, so I want to make sure I see certain things right now before. Here we go. So I want to show you the base on this video and why I'm doing this video tonight. You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why, and it's going to be the hypocrisy of many people that's hating on men and women like Kanye West, by trying to tell people who they are, trying to call them crazy, trying to call them, all these things, just being disrespectful, other than just trying to learn from a particular person, just plain out being disrespectful. So let me just read this thing that Kanye put on Twitter earlier today about Mark Zuckerberg. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But look, this is. Let me put it a little bit bigger. Okay, no, I'm up right here. So he got this picture right here. This actually on his Twitter says, "Look at this, Mark. How you going to kick me off Instagram? You used to be my N-word." And he got him in the old picture of him and Mark Zuckerberg and everything. And this look at this. These people are trying their best to take away this man because he has his own opinion. He's not hurting nobody. He's not, maybe that he's hurting people's feelings because these adults now, they like children. But he's not hurting nobody. It's his own opinion. The reason why when I kind of stutter when I say own opinion, because if it was an actual opinion, they wouldn't even care about what this man is saying. But obviously, you guys know this is not just an opinion. This is literally what's going on in our country. This is literally what's going on in our country. How you have to now agree with somebody 1,000%. If you don't, you're ridiculed from whoever is trying to do you dirty, And it's a mindset of these people that, if you're not with the sheep, if you're not with the one-dimensional thinking people, they don't want to, really be involved with you. They really don't. They don't want to be involved with you. And it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. I want you guys to hear Corey Holcomb. This is another fake pro-black. Funny man, but another fake pro-black. on Kanye West. And I'm going to show you, just like I wanted to do it yesterday, but I wanted to show you all these different so-called black celebrities and their opinions about one man and how everybody was so fast, so quick to just integrate Kanye West's name. You know what I'm saying? Just denigrate the man's name. I'm telling you, would think he sold the slaves. Yeah, you know. But we're gonna get into it. So hold on one second. Let's get it in. This was on Tuesday night doing the whole I do watch 5150 every so often, but some you know, until he get into his fake pro-black rhetoric, and then I gotta get off of it. You know what I mean? That agent of chaotic dude. He's funny as hell. That's mainly why I watch him. But other than that, it's like all you're hearing from brothers that's on TV is either like him or like Stephen A. or like LeBron. It's like everybody, they all in the same umbrella of delusion and victimhood, in my opinion. But let's take it there. Let's get it. Let's share this video. And we're going to listen to what he's saying. I'm going to comment on, I'm going to speak on whatever he says. So let's get it.
I call it sucker news. Like Kanye with the t-shirt or whatever he had on. What did he say?
White lives matter.
So it's a catch. White lives do matter. White lives matter. There are white people out here who have moral compasses. But most Caucasian people are going to go for the way of the world where they're in charge, which makes them just as bogus as the people that are perpetrating it.
Man,
Do we disagree with that?
Let's keep on going with what he's trying to say.
People who ride the wave of being white are just as responsible for the wickedness that is being perpetrated in the world as the white people who brag on their dirt toward other races.
Well, their lives been matter. They don't get devalued like we do. They don't get treated like 3/5 of a human being. They wasn't in the Constitution. They were 3/5 of a human being. And all this shit. Like,
You probably can't hear him too much because he keep on cutting away from the microphone he's at. But this who it don't matter if it's mainstream media or mainstream social media. It's who they put in front of black young men. As a coach and as a mentor, as a counselor, what have you, I see it every day. This victimhood is strong. You will, if you're, if you was a 3-dimensional thinker and you see the world the way I see, you would think you was in 1945 when they was hanging black men and women and children like it wasn't nothing, like we was dogs. You would think we were still in that stratosphere. And for the most part, a lot of these somewhat what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of these somewhat I'm really looking for this word. People that's successful are in this echo chamber of victimhood, like we're back in the 40s when we was actually devalued like we are, like it's strength, the way they talk today. This is why I say most black celebrities have the mind of a neoliberal, elitist white woman. Let's keep it going.
You don't have to. There ain't nothing you have to say.
What's up, K Boogie?
Yeah, that out. Black people were saying that because we was getting treated unfair.
Hold on one second, K Boogie. I'll put you as a moderator just to let you know. I believe I did. I think I did it this morning. Let's keep it going.
To put that on the shirt it's like it's what it is. Yeah, it's like fuck y'all. It's saying.
See, this is what it is.
But I think he was
all lives matter. Let me tell you why.
He said he rubbing it in. Why is he rubbing it in, brother? You think both of you guys think white lives matter because you buy all this stuff. You on YouTube. You're supporting white businesses. So all you guys think white lives matter. Let's keep it going.
You wouldn't know what dirt was unless you was able to watch the dirty motherfuckers do it.
What?
You are being put through a
These
test.
dudes sound like DMTs.
That we are giving. You put through a test. You are supposed to witness the dirt bag motherfuckers, whoever they are, and try to get the fuck away from them.
Fair use, baby. Fair use.
One day I said, man, black people need to move up out of the U.S. Man, there was so many motherfuckers on that motherfucking thing talking about it like I'm talking crazy. They feed you poison every day. You're going to die way quicker than you're supposed to.
And you're still living here. See, this is what I'm saying. He did say, because I've been watching 5150. Corey Holcomb, one of the funniest comedians that's alive, in my opinion. But he did say that black people need to move out of the United States. I don't know why, because if you go to any other country, you ask any other black person that's from another country, he would say black people in America get the most love than anywhere else. You know, not to say other countries don't respect black folks, but just like they said, they get more outlets to be rich and famous or, to be successful in their life. But again, this fake pro-black that Corey Holcomb is, he is still in America, telling all the black people to leave America. But he's still in America. Yo.
It ain't a grocery store in America, motherfucker. Set up.
What up, Savage?
The produce, the vegetables, everything is set up to check your ass out. That shit Tiffany Haddish said when she was on the show, when she couldn't eat, was it pineapple? She said she can't eat pineapples from the United States.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
When you get out of the United States, it ain't the same poison.
A lot of things taste way different when you get out here.
It's not the same poison. So, all this shit we witness is
Savage, you're a moderator as well.
We are witnessing. We know who dirtbags are. We know who's doing all the shit to everybody. We know who runs the prisons. We know who motherfucking take you off the internet when you help people. We know everything. Or the people that count know everything. So I'm saying, like, when you see an insane man like Kanye West, let me tell you something. This is what I know to be a fact.
Real quick, he said insane man like Kanye West. This is like, again, and this is no disrespect. And please believe me, no disrespect to black women. But black men rhetoric, a lot of black men rhetoric. You have to turn your. Oh, wait, hold on. You just sent the message. Hold on a second. You have to turn your other YouTube off. It's all right, no doubt. I don't know why it's echoing. Can you hear it? My lady said it don't sound like it's echoing. Hold on.
And I hope that this don't bring no drama to me. But I know this is a fact. Kanye West got so much money, this nigga bought a membership into the Gangster Disciple organization. This nigga certified folks by certified gang.
My lady don't hear an echo. My bad.
That's how much money Kanye.
You guys hear it.
Nigga, Kanye West is a weirdo.
But let's I want to chime in on this. I want to really factor in what he's saying and how he said he's a weird, and I want to literally hear exactly what he said. Hold on a second. I don't want to miss.
Into the Gangster Disciple organization. This nigga certified folks by certified gang members I know. That's how much money Kanye West. Nigga, Kanye West is a weirdo, man.
He's an attention whore.
See, this weirdo. All the shaming tactics in the black community. But what I was saying is so many, and there's no disrespect to black women at all, as I said before, but it's so many of these black men in our community that has a mind of a feminine agent of chaotic female. He's crazy. He's a weirdo. How? And you don't think you're a weirdo by telling other black people to leave America while you're still here? While telling black people how pro-black that you are, and no disrespect to Corey Holcomb, but it's another black man that's with a white woman. No disrespect who you date, but with a white woman or mulattoes or something like that. And this is what I'm saying. We got the same talking points as an agent of chaotic woman in our community. We have the same talking points. Same talking points. And it's mind-blowing that we don't think that. You hear on Corey, platforms like Corey Holcomb, I'm a man, we man up, we told this and that third. No, you have shaming tactics like a woman, like an agent of chaotic woman, not a woman that has a high level thinking. So I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't get the fact that you believe in your mind. And again, this is no disrespect, but we see it every day, man. I know women that's dating black men that will say all the time, you acting like a bitch. This is real. Like, don't get mad at somebody that's saying what you're actually saying. This is real. And this is what they be doing. Like, you can tell, you can say somebody's a weirdo because he don't think like you, because most people don't think in a three-dimensional mindset. Most people think in a, whatever, whatever I saw on social media or whatever I saw on mainstream media, this is me, this is what it is, whatever. A three-dimensional person that is not afraid to speak his or her mind. As I said before, a three-dimensional person always think of the big picture, as I said before. And the three-dimensional person is actually a real researcher, a person that reads, a person that actually have a conversation and listens to the person they having a conversation with. Actually do that. And you would think, oh, that's common. No, it's not common. People don't think in the big picture. Most people don't think in big picture form. Most people don't have a critical thinking mindset. Most people don't read. Most people don't actually research and listen to other people when they're talking, even when they don't agree with the person. Most people don't do that. Let's keep it going. Hold on.
He living with regret.
He living with regret. A $3 billion man living with regret.
I don't know how somebody black. I'm talking about like.
Oh, he's about to tell us how black he is.
Black woman can be a supporter of Kanye West.
Listen to what he said. I'm sorry. I might have. Hold on.
Of Kanye West.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Listen to what he said.
How a black woman can be a supporter of Kanye West. When he got some money, who did he marry?
Shane, this sounds. He said, "Okay, I don't know how a black woman can support Kanye West." Shane tactics number one. I don't know how. Like when he got his money, who did he marry? Shane tactics number two. Does that sound like a man that's a insightful thinker? Does it sound like a man that have a masculine mindset to worry about who a man marries? Because again, Corey Holcomb got a mulatto woman. And I'm pretty sure he would marry a certain non-black woman. What does that mean for what he says? Because most of these so-called pro-blacks are not marrying black women at all. So-called black women that's pro-blacks are not marrying black men. I don't see, hold on. They say it's echoing, but I'm listening to what you, and I don't hear no echoes. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to check it right now. Do an echo when I play the YouTube? Okay, hold on. But you just say it's better now. No, because it's... Hold on a second. Does that go out? See if this happens. Hold on. It's loud too. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna try to turn down the volume too. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. When I play the YouTube, it echoes. Let me take this off. Let me take this off. You sound fine. The video is echoing. Okay. I don't see why it's echoing, but we're gonna play it anyway, the last minute. So again, Corey Holcomb is now saying he don't understand, he don't see why black women support him, whatever, because he didn't marry a black woman and everything. You know, these fake pro-black shaming tactics that in my opinion, they have, especially these so-called, calling each other kings and queens and this and that and third. These men, these fake pro-blacks, they always get caught up, especially when they start simping and being simping and soy boy shit. And all these pro-blacks always get caught up, so-called pro-blacks always get caught up with something, doing always, saying one thing, but living another life. And not just fake pro-black men, fake pro-black women be doing the same, always, and never fails. But again, I want you guys to hear what he said.
Can be a supporter of Kanye West. When he got some money, who did he marry?
He rapped about himself. That's what's funny. Lay your ass for a white girl.
When he got some money, who did he marry? He didn't want no baby that looked like his mama who died on the titty slab.
You see that all the time when people marry somebody different.
Do you understand why you say that? You like black dick. But look.
Oh, brother. And you like white.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I like all pussy.
Okay, well.
But who you see me
Well,
out
gotta
there
go
with?
there.
You don't see me holding up.
You do it out there.
I'm just saying.
And they have.
I'm muted. These people are so mind-blowing with the hypocrisy that they have. Let me stop the video so then I'm gonna put it on again and see if that works out for me. The hypocrisy that they have when it comes to what they say and not what they do. He's calling Kanye West all the sellouts in the world, like all these fake pro-blacks do. And then at the same time, the lady was like, oh, he likes black women. You know what I mean? He like, no, I'm sorry. He said, do you like white women? And go, oh, well, hell yeah, I like any type of PUSSY. I love them. But Kanye, and then they cut it off. The guy that was sharing the video, he cut it off. It's like, you're a hypocrite. You're a 50-something-year-old hypocrite. Like, why? Just the game, because what they do is, especially these so-called black celebrities, they know the more you claim this pro-black stuff to fake pro-blacks, it makes these low-level thinking people feel good. It makes them feel good without acknowledging things that we need to acknowledge. And this, again, I'm not one of these guys that you see on YouTube that's going to talk for a different nationality, like, going to talk for the white man and how the white man is being disrespected more. I see a lot of these black so-called conservatives do that a lot, and even on the liberal side, where they, oh my God, where they'll be protecting their liberal white mommy and daddy. I see it on both sides. But that's not going to be me. My whole thing of making these videos and stuff like that for the last 2 years is to uplift the masculine ways in the black community, like it should be. Stop worrying about other people. Stop trying to get acceptance and validation from somebody that you say is not getting, is not giving you that. You know what I mean? Live in reality. Understand, if you have goals, do your goals. Your goal is never to let anybody hold you back, especially as a man. That's your goal. To not let anyone hold you back. To not be running around wearing, I'm a king, and you're not living that, or I'm a queen, and you're not living that, because you're teaching your son and daughter to value victimhood. They're going to always go out to victimhood, to not value the family dynamic, And I can speak on this because I lived that way. And it's a simple thing. And again, being a three-dimensional thinker is always has been a simple thing. But the thing is, most people aren't simple. Don't have a common sense of reality in their blood. And that's the biggest problem that we're having. That's the biggest problem that we're having. And that's not just black people. That's everybody in this society, in American society. Everybody want to blame everybody. Everybody is upset with everybody because they don't agree with them 100%. And we got adults doing that. Well, I see 50, 60-year-old people doing that. I'm like, y'all came from a completely different era. When it was hard work and dedication, having a job for 30 years. Having a job for 30 years. Y'all come from all that. Having both parents, for the most part, even black people, 70 years ago, 60 years ago, having both parents in the household. Having a community. But I be seeing these 50-something-year-olds, these 60-something-year-olds still sounding like their grandkids and think that's normal behavior. And that's a problem to me. That's a problem to me from the standpoint of you really thinking that this is fucking normal to have your son or daughter be in that same cycle of being dependent on the government, on being dependent on so-called so-called victimhood, on being dependent on validation from another man. That same cycle from another woman, same validation. That same cycle. And then wonder why your children and even yourself can't get it right. Even when you get it right, it's going to be sometimes you're going to get knocked off that mountain of reality. But you got to get back on it. Because again, we're human. But I'm telling you, I see it time in and time. I see it so much. It's like, why can't we think out the box? Why you have to be a weirdo because you don't want to dress a certain type of way. I've been like that. I look at somebody like, oh, they're weird. I was like that before, because I was living in a delusion. I was living in a one-dimensional mindset that people should be just like me. If you're not just like me, you're a weirdo. You're a clown. But that's not the way the world works. That's not the way the Most High brought us in this world, to look like everybody else, to think like everybody else. That this saying is so prevalent today that people don't like using it no more. Even people my age and older. What is it? Sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words would never hurt. It's a total opposite nowadays. It's a total opposite. Everything hurts you. Mentally, physically, subconsciously. A man or woman that can't agree with you 100%, you hurt by them. Absolutely. How you doing? You're just hurt by stuff that you shouldn't be hurt by. That's why a lot of three-dimensional thinkers can sit back, do a YouTube video about people like what's his name, Kanye West, and they say this. That's why I don't go outside no more. That's why I go to work come home, spend time with my family, and that's it. Because these people really believe that I'm supposed to be just another crab in a barrel. They really believe it. These so-called intelligent people, these bourgeoisies, these so-called underbellies of our communities, think I'm supposed to think like them because I'm the same complexion as them. Not disrespecting them, trying to create real solutions, but we are the bad guys. I see it all the time. You got real coaches, real teachers, real mentors getting kicked to the side because a parent or your superior don't like you because you actually coming up with real solutions and real things that need to be done in your community. They kick you out the way because nobody's not going to like you because you don't literally you're coming off wrong. This is what they say. You're coming off wrong. You need to like lighten it up a little bit. You need to be a little bit more, remember how you used to be 5-10 years ago, guys? You was a ladies' man. You knew how to talk to the women. You knew this and that and third. I like that Kaz. I don't like the Kaz that's always serious. It's crazy. I don't like the Kaz being so. I'm actually, I'm a kind of goofy guy when it comes to it. But 10, 15 years ago, I was mainly a guy that didn't know my own ways. I did things to make other people feel good around me. 100%. I still do it today, but I don't do it 100%. It's more of agree to disagree. That's what it is. It's just more agree to disagree with me now. I'm not going to make you feel good because it's going to hurt you. That's not my problem. So what I would do is if I feel like this not going anywhere, like I said to certain people that was in my life, you go east and I go west. Bye-bye. No disrespect. Bye-bye. But again, I want to chime on the stuff I was saying. I'm losing my train of thought. I want to chime on what I was just saying, how you got to tickle somebody's goddamn chin in order for them to even want your kind of acknowledgement, your kind of, I should say, acknowledgement. You got to tickle somebody's goddamn chin. And I'm talking about not just kids at all. I'm talking about grown ass people. And it's mind blowing. You got to watch what you say. You got to tread lightly. And again, this is why 3-dimensional thinking people stay at home. They can make YouTube videos now. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. About 6 years ago, about 6-7 years ago, I was on YouTube, not that much. I was on YouTube for music. I listen to music. I love R&B. I used to listen to it all the time, still do. But, again, I'm not who I was 10 years ago. So I stumbled and saw some guy on YouTube, didn't never show his face, He had you know, he's about my age, sound like he's about my age, whatever, probably a little older. And the guy's name is Chronicles of Judah. If you're listening, you probably even know him because he actually got very popular. I started listening to him in 2015, I believe, and he started to get very popular in the sector of guys that just wanting to learn, especially black men, just men in general. To be honest with you, just wanted to learn how, just wanted to, having a situation where you probably wasn't raised with your father, you're trying to change your life because you're still going into that circle of delusion. Keep on going to that circle of delusion, that cycle, I should say. And this man, again, his name is Chronicles of Judah. The brother was hitting on so many points. It's like the dude knew exactly what you was thinking. Conservative man, young man, brother. It was a brother. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Real talk. Let me put that up here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Conservative brother. Yo, I can't articulate everything that this man said, but everything that he's saying 7 years ago in 2015 is happening right now. He was the first person to speak on many different things, including many big mainstream media things, including Black Lives Matter, including how the NBA and China have some crazy relationship with each other that's hurting America, including the indoctrination of children, including a three-dimensional mindset. This is why I mentioned that, because I had to look it up. I had to research all this stuff because I'm not going to just go with what a human says. I'm going to listen to, I don't care if I don't agree with you, and I don't care if I agree with you 100%. I'm going to research everything that you say, and if it says what you say, you got me. If I disagree with you, we got to agree to disagree because you're actually saying something that's, is extremely important because you're not lying. So I'm like looking up all these different documents, all this different information, everything that I grew up with, how I grew up, because the brother, I think he's from New York City, where I'm from. I'm about 15 minutes away from there, right? Jersey, right off of George Washington Bridge. So it sounded like him and I grew up the same way. He grew up with his father. I think his father was a single father. The father was a single father, what have you. But this dude would talk about feminism, masculinity. He would talk about how black men are, they worship the feminine divine more than any non-black person in the world. And the reason for it is because this is the first brother that said this. So while people was listening to like the Kevin Samuels of the world and being so, I listened to Kevin Samuels too. But while people was listening to him, I was listening to a dude with a three-dimensional mindset. And guess what? Kevin Samuels was listening to Chronicles of Judah. Many big-time YouTubers, white, black, or what have you, was listening to Chronicles of Judah. This dude, like, kind of changed my mindset because, again, everything that he said, I researched. I ain't just take his word from verbatim, some YouTuber. I was researching since 2015 on these subjects that he's saying, and he was like literally saying what is going to happen before it happened. While you guys, like with the Draymond Green thing for you sports guys, he was talking about Draymond Green being an agent of chaos way before you guys even was talking about him. All the what do you call it? The celebrities that are, getting into it and got into it once or twice, and now they got into it since 2015, got into a whole lot. It seemed like he knew what their predicament was going to be. He the first dude on YouTube that I heard say handlers and how many of our celebrities are they handlers got them by the string. Even Kanye West. And the stuff, and this brings me to what I'm about to say. What Kanye West talk about, especially in that interview, I shit you not, it sounded like he was listening to Chronicles of Judah too. Because all his talking points has something to do with this man called Chronicles of Judah. I know many YouTubers that I've been chatting with over the years. They would say, yeah, man, I listen to Chronicles of Judah too. Women. I listen to Chronicles of Judah too. This dude was like real talk, like real. Don't show his face. So he could be a bot, whatever. But again, I was researching shit. Many hundreds of thousands. There's YouTubers that got 2 million followers started YouTube because of Chronicles of Judah. I shit you not. See, people say, who's it? Tommy Sotomayor. If you're a YouTuber, everybody knows Tommy Sotomayor. Guess who Tommy Sotomayor got some of his rhetoric from? You guessed it. Chronicles of Judah. This is my first time actually ever explaining it on my YouTube live or YouTube videos about Chronicles of Judah, because I never had the art, I never articulated. I couldn't articulate it like I wanted it to for people that won't be saying, fuck out of here. That, I knew you wasn't, it wasn't on you. No, you have to research. You have to listen to people. That's why I say what three-dimensional people do. They listen, they learn, they actually listening and learning. They want to know what caused you to think like that. They want to know what caused you to act like that. They want to know, what do you get your knowledge from? That's why I say elders are so important. I've been saying elders so important since my early 20s. Because you get, from most of them, some of them that I'm gonna say most of them that I met, you get a lot of knowledge from them. A lot. Even an old wino that's drinking Coke 45 or some shit on the corner, drinking E&J on the corner. This is the thing that, again, man, growth is serious, man. The Most High taught me you can get knowledge from just anybody that have knowledge. Even the people that has little to no knowledge, you can gain something from them. Because I'm humble as shit. I'm extremely humble. Sometimes I'll be stuck in my ways and stuff like that, just like everybody else. I'm a human being. But man, oh man, you cannot say to me that I'm not humble. I teach the kids that I coach to be humble as much as I possibly can, because again, they got people in their, a lot of them got people in their lives that's not teaching them, things that can actually benefit them as they get older. So I try to do my best. I don't know if I'm going to benefit a child, or an athlete or what have you, but I do what I can. They're going to take it for what it is. I don't stress it too much. But again, guys, before we go off to anything else, please go, like, he don't do a lot of videos. Chronicles of Judah. He don't do a lot of video. I'm gonna put it in the chat when I get a chance. He don't do a lot of videos anymore on YouTube. I think he has a own. I don't listen to him. I stopped listening to him like probably back in 2019, 18. I stopped listening to him because I got all I needed from him. Listened to him for about 2-3 years. I got all I needed. But again, this brother, man, was saying some shit. Like, he's saying what I seen. Like, again, manhood is so important. And he did a woman knowing her value to the world and a man knowing his value to the world is the most important damn thing you could ever get. You can ever know. And also, just for real, and also just understanding your peace is the most important thing. When I started listening to the brother, I started going back to therapy. I started putting all the different things that I felt like it was pulling me away. I started getting all that. I swear to God, I was just a new guy by the time 2017, 18 rolled around. Like 17 rolled around, I was a completely different guy. From what my so-called friends told me, my so-called family members told me that, that didn't like this completely different guy. Because I didn't take no shit no more. I valued myself and my peace. My peace. I say peace. I valued myself and my peace. That was the most important thing. I got rid of certain things. The devil was still trying to get me. He was still to this day. Still to this day. But I wasn't allowing it like I was allowing it before. Making the same mistakes. Got to be around women all the time. Not valuing my health. Not being in a masculine way of thinking of life. So when people see unapologetic manhood, you should say to yourself, this is why he called himself unapologetic, because I've been apologizing all my life. I would get, I would have a relationship with a certain woman. We cursing each other out, calling this name. She calling me this name, this and that third. I will apologize, but I didn't mean it. And I knew I didn't mean it. Or just anything, like work, whatever. I apologize. I just doing what I do. Just apologizing. Being as though it could be their fault. Yeah, I was living like a beta male, a simp. Most people in America, we taught to worship the feminine divine anyway, especially black men. You better protect your queen. How many times you hear that, black men? No matter what. How many times we heard that? No matter how it's probably going to keep you in prison. No matter how it's going to probably keep you doing that drug you've been doing. No matter how it's probably going to have you in child support court. Protect your queen. Fuck your life. Protect your queen. And 98% of these females you're dealing with, and no disrespect to you guys, not all women. I want to make that clear. But 98% of these specific guys dealing with are not queens. Just like we're not kings. We don't live in that way in this society. We don't respect values and morals in this society. So how the hell are we kings and queens? I used to be down with it. Woman would tell me, hey, king, how you doing, king? How you doing, queen? Don't even know the woman. I don't know if she killed 13 people yesterday. But I'm saying queen. You got to get rid of that just to make people feel good. You want to know how you make people feel good? No, not being disrespectful to them. Just saying how you doing and go about your business. Not holding a conversation where you know you bullshitting. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, it's been an hour. I'm going to start doing this a lot more. It's football season, so I coach. So I'm always doing something. Football, being a football coach or whatever, being just a mentor, and this it's like a second full-time job. And then you got a toddler, and stuff like that. And I love it. I wouldn't change it for nothing. But I'm going to start doing this YouTube more and more. And, I'm going to get that green screen, Jim. I says, Silky, I'm going to get that green screen so we don't have to keep on looking at that. I can have certain things up and, and stuff like that. But I'm going to make that happen. But again, man, maybe tomorrow, I can have a little panel, no matter men, women, you know what I'm saying? And we could talk about discussions like that, because this is what I talk about. People might get uncomfortable with it, what have you, but this is what I talk about. I believe YouTube can be a safe haven as long as you're respecting others. I just believe that. But again, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna keep on doing this thing, doing this work. I doing this God work that I'm trying to do. Hopefully I believe that it's God work, and I hope you guys keep on supporting me. And again, if you want to leave a message, like, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? I want to thank people that showed up tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a Saturday night. Thank you, Adele. Thank you so much. I want to, again, I want to thank the people that showed up tonight. My moderators, Savage, Entertainment, and K Boogie. I want to thank you. Again, I do it. You got to have 1,000 or more subscribers to have moderators. And, again, it's always great to have, it's always great to have somebody that know more than you. Always, that's another thing. You don't ever want to be the smartest person in the room. You want to learn from other people. You know what I'm saying? You think you're the smartest person in the room, who you going to learn from? So I appreciate people that's helping me with this YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? Because anything I can do for them, because I be on there. Thank you all for showing. Yeah, absolutely. I be on there. I be on Savage.com.entertainment. I be on his thing. You go check him out. Check the whole thing. He got everything. It's all the stuff that we talk about, from sports to politics to, the life decisions, to family values, everything they talk about, you know what I'm saying? Really, really support this platform, that platform, Savage.com.entertainment, and support my platform, Unapologetic Manhood. And I hope you got a little bit of stuff out of here today. And again, we're going to do another video. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. Hopefully I have a little panel. We're going to see how it goes. But anyway, guys, you have a good night. Have a great weekend. And I'll be on here tomorrow. Peace.